Welcome back to Brent's Hang. I'm Brent Barnett. This is our hardware kit makeover of the month. This is the show that you all sent me videos and pictures of your setup, and a committee, me, chose one to remake. Now, we're receiving a lot of submissions, which is awesome, but I can only do one a month. So let's see who this month's drummer is. Dude. What, I work for a percussion company and I can't even get a drum roll? The drummer is Yannick Marchand. So Yannick has a 6-piece kit, 10 and 12-inch rack toms that are offset from the bass drum, 14 and 16 floor toms, 22-inch bass drum, 14-inch snare. Now in his cymbal setup, he has 2 crashes, a 15 and an 18, a 20-inch ride, a 16-inch china, a 10-inch splash china stacker, and 14-inch hi-hats. As you can see, each cymbal has its own stand. So including the hi-hats, we have 6 stands on this kit, which means we have 18 feet, all competing for the same amount of floor space. He also has microphones placed all over the kit, so those feet are competing for space as well. Now I saw an opportunity to clear up a lot of floor space by consolidating all of the cymbals and rack toms from 6 stands to 3. So here's my take on Yannick's setup. I've got my 10 and 12-inch rack toms offset, and I was able to keep every cymbal in the exact same place that Yannick likes them. Everything is pretty much identical, except for I have a 21-inch ride and he's got a 20, and I've got an 8 and 10-inch stacker splash here. I don't have a 10-inch china, so sorry, Yannick. But most importantly, what I was able to do was clear up the floor space by consolidating into 2 stands for my rack toms and cymbals and the hi-hat stands. Now there's plenty of space to mount microphones. So let's get into the details. Starting on the left side, I've got my 2 rack toms, snare, left main crash, splash stackers, all attached to the same stand. To do this, I'm using the GS VMS, which is the stealth vertical mounting system. Now this is the version that comes without a tom mount and without a snare basket. The reason I chose this version was because I needed to be able to add my own tom mount to it. This version of the Stealth Rack comes with 3 main components: a front leg with a large T-leg assembly, a connector bar with a special bend that curves over a double pedal connector arm, and a back leg with a mini T-leg assembly to hold the snare. By using this mini T-leg assembly for the snare, I've completely removed the tripod that comes with the snare stand, so there's plenty more space to work with. The tom mounting system that I'm using that is attached to the Stealth Rack is the SC APM. This is the adjustable platform mount. This stand top can mount 3 different items. It has 3 clamps, 2 of which are adjustable. I'm using it to mount my 2 rack toms and my left main crash. One of the benefits of using this stand top is that you're not locked into using a particular style of tom arm. Yannick is playing Pearl, and Pearl requires a certain arm, which is different than an L arm as you see here. A lot of brands have their own specific tom arm, and this top will work with all of them. I'm mounting my left main crash out of the back clamp of the stand top using an SC LBBT. This is a long boom arm and it has a brake tilter. Now for my stacker, I'm mounting the stacker directly to the boom arm of my main crash. And I'm doing this with the SC CMB-RA. It's just a little cymbal attachment that allows you to attach it to a boom rod. On my right side, I have all 3 cymbals attached to one stand. This is the 9613 PM. Now this stand uses the same stand top as we used on the left side in the Stealth Rack, only it has a tripod base. My ride cymbal and my right main crash are attached to it using the SC SBBT, which are short boom arms, and my china is using an SC LBBT, which is a long boom arm, because I needed to get a little more distance between the right main crash and the china. So I've done 2 really cool things with this makeover. I've completely cleared up the floor space, so now you can add more toys, you can add more drums, you can add more microphones. And I've also made this kit very easy to gig with, because now instead of having to carry around 6 stands, you only have to carry around 3. Well, that's it for this week's episode. Thanks for watching. We've received a ton of submissions already, but we're still looking for more because we're always looking for cool, new things to do, and we're gonna be doing this once a month, so keep them coming. See you next time.